Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 15 in the NKJV for May 15th, 2023. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise uses knowledge rightly, but the mouth of fools pours forth foolishness. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, keeping watch on the evil and the good. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness in it breaks the spirit. A fool despises his father's instruction, but he who receives correction is prudent. In the house of the righteous there is much treasure, but in the revenue of the wicked is trouble. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the fool does not do so. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight. The way of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but he loves him who follows righteousness. Harsh discipline is for him who forsakes the way, and he who hates correction will die. Hell and destruction are before the Lord, so how much more are the hearts of sons of men? A scoffer does not love one who corrects him, nor will he go to the wise. A merry heart makes a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken. The heart of him who has understanding seeks knowledge, but the mouth of fools feeds on foolishness. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he who is of a merry heart has a continual feast. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure with trouble. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is than a fatted calf with hatred. A wrathful man stirs up strife, but he who is slow to anger allay contention. The way of the lazy man is like a hedge of thorns, but the way of the upright is a highway. A wise son makes a father glad, but a foolish man despises his mother. Folly is joy to him who is destitute of discernment, but a man of understanding walks uprightly. Without counsel, plans go awry, but in the multitude of counselors they are established. A man has joy by the answer of his mouth, and a word spoken in due season, how good it is. The way of life winds upward for the wise, that he may turn away from the hell below. From hell below, not the. The Lord will destroy the house of the proud, but he will establish the boundary of the widow. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant. He who is greedy for gain troubles his own house, but he who hates bribes will live. The heart of the righteous studies how to answer, but the mouth of the wicked pours forth evil. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. The light of the eyes rejoices the heart, and a good report makes the bones healthy. The ear that hears the rebukes of life will abide among the wise. He who disdains instruction despises his own soul, but he who heeds rebuke gets understanding. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. If this messes up the sound, I'm sorry. It's a little hot here. I'm going to have to do some testing again. I'll stop wearing my earbuds because I guess this speaker is somehow better again. Feeling a little encouraged today. Well, let me start here. I'm encouraged by what I'm reading here, okay? But both in the daily verse about hoping in his word, and in some of these, because it says, and I don't think I'm a righteous man. Don't take that way. However, over several verses here that describe somebody of understanding. Where is it? Where's the one? Oh. The heart of him who has understanding seeks knowledge, but the mouth of fools feeds on foolishness. I don't know, that resonates me today, man. So, not righteous, not something I gotta be concerned about calling myself. But the heart of him who has understanding seeks knowledge. Well, I'm a nerd, and I like to learn. So I've always been seeking knowledge, but as of late, I've been trying to seek more knowledge just on the scriptures itself, different perspectives, apologies for it that I'm not yet aware of. And it repeats a couple times here, similarly to that. So, I don't know, feeling a little encouraged. On the other hand, if you feel like your Monday's starting a little wonky, I got up super early, had a breakfast delivery to a doctor's office, went home, left again, rushed out late because I had to make some coffee. Showed up, they didn't have the order. Well, that's not good. So we all stood around and looked for a minute. They took my phone in the back to show, I guess, the head chef, head cook, whatever. And she comes back out holding my phone. Sweetheart, this is for the 16th. That's tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow. So, took myself a cross-town trip and back, but with coffee. Hey, man, got some alone time. Got to hear the word a little bit. Got to drink my coffee. And now I'm hanging out with you. It's okay. I made a mistake. Not a huge one. Or at least not one that you get the point. Perspective, right? Perspective. Gotta get that bean juice. I got real questions, man. I gotta get more into the Greek on some of these words. Paul even created a word to speak about like two men being together, two men going to bed together. But I'm not